Hi guys, welcome. Finally decided another episode of Game of Thrones. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for your amazing support and your comments. You guys have been encouraging me to continue this show, and I decided I will continue the show. So I'm going to continue on from episode 2 onwards. And it's been such a great time seeing your comments, seeing the overwhelming support. So thank you so much. Really, I truly appreciate it. This is exactly what I wanted to know before I committed myself into getting into this series, and most of you understood that. So I'm really appreciative of your support, and I am so glad you guys have decided to watch the show all over again with me. And it's going to be a fresh set of eyes. It's going to be humorous. It's going to be violent, it's going to be crying, it's going to be a mixed lot of emotions, which I'm super excited to share with you guys on this journey. So 8 seasons, here we go. I'm definitely very ready for this show. I've definitely wanted to watch this for a while, as I've said, but I'm excited to watch it along with you guys and see what you guys think about my response to each episode, essentially. And you guys have definitely warned that things do get really well, but I'm definitely really want your support. If you guys see some sort of like spoiler or something, because I don't have a content moderator, I don't know anyone that I'm aware of that has watched Game of Thrones. So I've really not thought about getting a separate moderator for this show specifically. But if you guys can let me know if there is any sort of spoiler, just say there's a spoiler here. Don't read the comments. I will then naturally not read the comments, but I hope I don't see the spoiler comment. But that's the only way that's literally coming to my mind. But other than that, I am definitely going to try and keep it very neutral to my experience. I'm going to keep an open mind, as most of you said. I understand the timeline that we are in, and I definitely will keep an open mind with regards to that. If you try and see from my perspective, it is very hard, and it's very hard for all the girls and women watching this, because it's not easy to sit through stuff like this. But I will definitely keep an open mind. That's one thing that I'm sure I will look forward to, in seeing how things progress from here on out. But other than that, I am very excited to continue this journey. And most of you I've told, keep a book ready with the notepad to write down most of these names and houses, because it gets really tricky to keep up with the names. So I'm taking that into consideration. And here you go, my little Aladdin notebook is ready to get going with the story. I want to see where we are heading off, because it was just the first episode. I thought the first episode, first of all, was a pilot, but it was called Winter is Coming. And now the second episode, the Kingsroad, God knows what that means. But as I said, I will definitely understand all of this towards the end of the season, hopefully. And yeah, let's not wait any further. Let's find out what we have in store with the Game of Thrones world. And I hope you all are excited to continue this journey. Please do continue to support this channel with Game of Thrones and the other shows that I am putting out there. But I do appreciate every single one of your support. Please do share this video. Let people know if they are interested. And as I said, every single support counts for me, and it does keep me motivated. So I'm very excited. Let's not wait any further. Let's just dive right into Game of Thrones episode 2 of season 1.
Isn't there anything else?
The Dothraki have 2 things in abundance: grass and horses. People can't live on grass.
Oh God, really? Oh, poor thing.
The Shadowlands beyond the Shire. They say there are fields of ghost grass. The Dothraki believe that one day it'll cover everything. That's the way the world will end.
Isn't that where she got her dragon's eggs? Wow, she looks miserable.
It'll get easier.
Oh, Jorah, he's so sweet. Oh no, she's completely dehydrated.
I have no interest in hospitality or comfort. I'll stay with Drogo until he fulfills his end of the bargain and I have my crown.
You wish, your grace.
For a moment as brutish as this life is, I suppose it is preferable to beheading. What did Ned Stark want you for?
Oh,
Buying from a slaver?
Selling to one.
Under my reign, you won't be punished for such nonsense. You can rest assured of that.
alright. You've not got your reign yet. Calm down.
Boy means nothing to me. I can't stand the wailing of women.
One word, and I'll hit you again.
I'm telling Mother.
Go. Tell her. And you will fall on your knees in front of them and tell them how very sorry you are. That you are at their service and that all your prayers are with them. Do you understand?
You can't.
Do you understand?
Yes, Tyrion. Put the little boy in his place. Tyrion. I really love you already. Oh god, you and your brother, seriously?
Is Bran going to die?
Apparently not.
What do you mean?
Bran Stark! The whistleblower to this operation.
Mercy letting a child linger in such pain.
Only the gods know for certain. The greatest structure ever built. The intrepid men of the Night's Watch. The wintry abode of the White Walkers.
Tell me you're not thinking of taking the Black.
The whores would go begging from dawn to Casterly Rock. No, I just want to...
Even if the boy lives, he'd be a cripple, grotesque. Give me a good, clean death any day.
Life is full of possibilities.
I
I hope
love
the boy
him,
does
man.
wake. I'd be very interested to hear what he has to say.
Catelyn Stark, Bran Stark. Okay, Catelyn. Spellings are all over the place, but can't be bothered.
Please.
I forgot
I
her
would
name.
have dressed, Your Grace. I lost my first boy. Little black-haired beauty.
Whoa.
Robert was crazed, beat his hands bloody on the wall.
Oh, okay.
All the things men do to show you how much they care.
Oh man, that's sad.
They took him away and I never saw him again. Never visited the crypt. Never. I pray to the mother every morning and night that she return your child to you.
I don't know about that.
I'm grateful.
Pretty sure she's praying to the mother for the boy to die peacefully.
A sword for the wall.
You already have one.
Good man. Have you swung it yet?
Of course I have.
At someone, I mean.
Oh.
It's a strange thing. First time you cut a man. Realize we're nothing but sacks of meat, blood, and some bone to keep it all standing.
Wow.
We've guarded the kingdoms for 8,000 years.
8,000 years.
Is it we already?
Yes.
Have you taken your vows then?
Not
Soon
yet.
enough.
You just thanked him though.
Give my regards to the Night's Watch. I'm sure it will be thrilling to serve in such an elite force. And if not, it's only for life.
It's good you've got help.
Watch. Nymeria, gloves.
Impressive.
Shut up. Nymeria, gloves. You're so skinny.
So are you. I had the blacksmith make it for you special. I won't hack a man's head off, but it can poke him full of holes if you're quick enough.
I can be quick.
You'll have to work at it every day. Do you like the balance?
I think so.
First lesson. Sticking with the pointy end.
I know which end to use.
All the best swords have names, you know.
Sansa can keep her sewing needles. I've got a needle of my own.
Needle. I don't know their relationship. I'm already like sobbing.
I wish I could be here when you wake up. I'm going north with Uncle Benji. I'm taking the Black. I know we always talked about seeing the wall together, but you'll be able to come visit me at Castle Black when you're better. We can go out walking beyond the wall if you're not afraid.
God, he even... My God, why does she hate...
I want you to leave. 17 years ago, you rode off with Robert Baratheon. You came back a year later with another woman's son.
Oh.
And
now you're leaving again.
Robert Baratheon.
I have no choice.
That's what men always say when honor calls. That's what you tell your families, tell yourselves.
He's not going to die. I know it.
You Starks are hard to kill.
His name is also Rob, right?
She was very kind.
Good. Next time I see you, you'll be all in black. Farewell, Snow.
And you, Stark.
Why is he Snow? I know he always wanted to go to the north. It's just isn't really essential now. It's just everyone are separating. I'm assuming Deer is Baratheon.
It was great honor serving in the Night's Watch. The Starks have manned the wall for thousands of years. You might not have my name, but you have my blood.
Okay, wait.
Is my mother alive? Does she know about me, where I am, where I'm going?
The next time we see each other, we'll talk about your mother.
First of all, when you say next time we see each other, have you calculated the distance? He's going north-north. You are going full south. It will take more than a month to get back to him again.
A couple of tavern wenches to warm our beds tonight.
Should have asked me 20 years ago.
Oh, never had the chance to be young.
Recall a few chances.
Thank the gods for Bessie and her tits. Your bastard's mother.
Wyler.
That's it. Must have been a rare wench to make Lord Eddard Stark forget his honour. I swear if I weren't your king, you'd have hit me already.
Worst thing about your coronation, I'll never get to hear you again. Daenerys Targaryen has wed some Dothraki horse lord. What of it? Shall we send her a wedding gift?
Knife, perhaps, a good sharp one, and a bold man to wield it.
She's little more than a child.
That child will spread her legs and start breeding. What her father did to your family, that was unspeakable. What Rhaegar Targaryen did to your sister, the woman I loved. I'll kill every Targaryen I get my hands on.
You can't get your hands on this one, can you? Even 1,000,000 Dothraki are no threat to the realm. As long as they remain on the other side of the narrow sea. They have no ships, Robert.
There are still those in the Seven Kingdoms who call me usurper.
And if by chance he does, we'll throw him back into the sea.
Oh my god! I can't see this!
Rapers. They were given a choice, no doubt. Castration or the wall. Most choose the knife. Lovely thing about the watch. You discard your old family and get a whole new one.
So you can see Snow is doubting everything now, being part of the Night's Watch.
What you see is a dwarf. If I had been born a peasant, they might have left me out in the woods to die. Alas, I was born a Lannister of Casterly Rock. Things are expected of me. My sister married the new king, and my repulsive nephew will be king after him.
The one he slapped. Got it.
I must do my part for the honor of my house, wouldn't you agree? That's why I read so much Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, there you go. Freak me. I'm like, what is his name?
And you? What's your story, bastard?
Ask me nicely and maybe I'll tell you, dwarf.
Alongside his valiant brothers in arms.
The Night's Watch protects the realm.
Ah, yes, yes. Against grumpkins and snarks and all the other monsters your wetness warned you about. You don't believe that nonsense.
Tyrion. I've seen it for a fact. White Walkers were real, man.
It's time we reviewed the accounts, my lady. You want to know how much this royal visit has cost us?
Talk to Poole about it.
Poole went south with Lord Stark, my lady.
When was the last time you left this room?
I have to take care of him.
He's not going to die, Mother. Maester Luwin says the most dangerous time has passed.
What if he's wrong? Bran needs me.
Rickon needs you. He's 6.
Holy shit!
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh,
No
what?
one's supposed to be here.
What?
It's a mercy.
What?
He's dead already.
Oh, heck no! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, yes, babe! Oh, God! trying to say? Jeez, Krishna.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
Dragon gone, Khaleesi.
Everywhere? Even in the east?
No dragon. Brave men kill them.
A trader from Karth told me that dragons come from the moon. Told me the moon was an egg, Khaleesi.
What?
That once there were 2 moons in the sky. But one wandered too close to the sun and it cracked from the heat. Out of it poured 1,000 dragons. Men like to talk when they're happy. Before your brother bought me for you, it was my job to make men happy. How old were you? I was 9 when my mother sold me to the pleasure house. 9?
No, thank
Can you teach me how to make the Carl happy?
Oh.
Yes. Will it take 3 years? No.
Hold on. Has she actually developed feelings for him? But she all felt that after seeing the eggs. The eggs like giving her some comfort or something. Holy mother of God, that looks freaking cold as hell. Do you really want to leave your place, babes, to come here? And by the looks of it, my God, looking at how grown the wolf has become, it's been, I don't know, maybe months? It may be the Lannisters who sent this. Okay, hold on. Someone. Oh, blonde hair. Found by Catelyn Stark.
I don't think Bran fell from that tower. I think he was thrown.
Pushed.
Why murder an innocent child? Unless he saw something he wasn't meant to see.
So what, my lady?
I don't know. But I would stake my life the Lannisters are involved.
Okay.
We already have reason to suspect their loyalty to the crown.
Exactly.
Did you notice the dagger the killer used? It's too fine a weapon for such a man. The blade is Valyrian steel, the handle dragon bow.
Lord Stark must be told of this.
I don't trust a raven to carry these words.
I'll ride to King's Landing.
No. There must always be a Stark in Winterfell. I will go myself.
Mother, you can't.
I must.
What about Bran?
I have prayed to the Seven for more than a month.
A month.
Bran's
Okay.
life is in their hands now.
Well, at least she left the room there, Rob. You just were the other second ago saying, have you even seen Recon? Darling, I don't know how you're still beautiful like that with your head still intact, but if anything, their gods are with them.
It is said that Erigenia of Lys could finish a man with nothing but her eyes. Finish a man? Oh.
Oh, okay. You know, it took me a while to
He's
understand.
travelled across the world for a night with Erigenia. I don't think the Drago will like it with me on top. You will make him like it, Khaleesi. Men want what they've never had, and the Dothraki take slaves like a hound takes a bitch. Are you a slave, Khaleesi? But in this tent, he belongs to you. I don't think that this is the Dothraki way. If he wanted the Dothraki way, why did he marry you? No. Ajalina Hazam Sahara Tif.
I think they've fallen in love. Wow. Jeez. Well, that was acceptable. That was at least what it's supposed to be, but jeez. Her name is Sansa,
They're
right?
fighting so much, girl. Or is it him they are making a shake? He frightens me too. Look at that face. Since the Mad King had his tongue ripped out with hot pincers.
Speaks damn well with his sword there.
Oh my god.
Sir Ilan Payne. The King's Justice.
Sir Ilan Payne.
The Royal Executioner.
Oh.
Does the hound frighten you? Away with you, dog. You're scaring my lady. Don't like to see you upset.
Arya! Ow! What are you doing here? Go away.
Your sister. Pick up your sword, butcher's boy. Let's see how good you are.
She asked me to, my lord. She asked me to.
I'm your prince, not your lord, and I said, pick up your sword.
Well, that's not a fair fight there.
And you're
Yeah.
not a knight.
Oh.
Stop it! Both of you! You're spoiling it! You're spoiling everything!
Son was such a whiny little brat.
Got you little cunt!
Oh, this is another one. Oh my god!
No,
Prince!
no. It's done.
Arya, leave him alone!
You've got to go. They'll kill you for what you did to Joffrey.
No!
Run! Go! Leave! Now! Go!
No! For that little shit!
They found her. She's unarmed.
Where is she?
She's been taken directly before the king.
Who took her?
The Lannisters found her.
Right, get back.
The queen ordered them to bring her straight to him.
Why was my daughter not brought to me at once?
How dare you speak to your king in that manner?
Quiet, woman. Sorry, Ned. I never meant to frighten the girl. But we need to get this business done quickly.
He was hurting Micah.
Joff told us what happened. You and that boy beat him with clubs while you set your wolf on him.
That's not what happened!
Yes, it is. They all attacked me and she threw my sword in the river.
Liar!
Shut up!
Enough! Tell me what happened. Tell it all and tell it true. It's a great crime to lie to a king.
I don't know.
Oh god!
I don't remember. Everything happened so fast. I didn't see.
Liar! Liar!
Hey! Stop it! Hurry up!
She's as wild as an animal of hers. I want her punished.
What would you have me do? Whip her through the streets? See to it that your daughter's disciplined. I'll do the same with my son.
Gladly, Your Grace.
And what of the direwolf?
What of it?
What of the beast that savaged your son?
What?
Doesn't mean Lady, does he? No, not Lady. Lady didn't bite anyone. She's good.
Lady wasn't there! You leave her alone!
Stop them. Don't let them do it. Please, please. It wasn't Lady!
The butcher's boy. You rode him down. He ran. Not very fast.
I'm just getting goosebumps for all the shit that's going on right now. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, I get a bit emotional when it comes to animals, man. Specifically wolves, puppies, dogs. I just cannot, because they are just Anyway, this episode was ridiculous. From what I've understood, the Lannisters are absolutely assholes. They will not let go one thing, and that lady, the queen, I still don't know her name. I seriously have forgotten. But the queen of Robert Baratheon's wife, she is ruthless. She's honestly doesn't even care about anyone but her children. Well, that's what a mother should do, but in this case, she didn't even let go of a dire wolf that wasn't even like the one that didn't even do anything. Oh my god. Anyhow, I can tell that this is going to be a tough role for me to continue on, but yeah, that's it, episode 2. So we've established few things. So we have the Dothraki, and they're married, the Targaryens. There's Daenerys Targaryen and her brother Viserys, if I'm wrong, Targaryen, who are heading to get the throne, essentially. And apparently they cannot cross the narrow sea because they don't have ships, which is where King's Landing is, right? Okay. Now, then we have Tyrion Lannister, who is gone to the Night's Watch along with Jon Snow, who is 17 years old from what we have understood. And he does not have a Stark name, but he has the Stark blood. Okay, I guess. Because, well, yeah, I mean, I understand. Maybe that's why I think that's why he's called Jon Snow rather than Jon Stark. And he's gone to the Night's Watch with his uncle Benjen at Castle Black, if I'm wrong. Then we have Bran Stark, who has survived, and he's opened his eyes just after Lady was killed. Not killed, yeah, by Ned, basically. And Bran could potentially now tell that he saw the Queen Mother and her twin brother, Jaime Lannister. I found out the name some way. They said his name Jaime or something. Jaime Lannister, who is also who has their brother. Other brother is Tyrion Lannister. So that's it. We have established the Lannisters especially. And so Bran Stark would tell on, definitely, I hope he does tell that he saw what he saw on the tower. And then we have Catelyn Stark, the mother, now who's heading off to King's Landing to tell that not only did someone send an assassin to kill Bran the second time round, but because, you know, she has now suspicions that he was thrown off from the tower because he saw something he was not meant to. And that definitely means that the Lannisters are behind this. But the knife or the dagger that was with the guy that came to kill Bran was nothing. It was not something that could be used by a common man. It was Valyrian steel, which I'm assuming is like a very expensive type of blade. And that's what that is. And the Queen Mother Lannister, she had a boy, a black-haired boy, who died in the first boy that she had with Robert, unfortunately. And Robert Baratheon, their sigil is the deer, the Lannisters is the lion, if I recall correctly, because their armor is completely different, the Baratheon and Lannisters. So the Lannisters is more like red gold, whereas the Baratheon, I think, was gold and black. But yeah, that's it. Then we have, when we were talking about the Night's Watch, we had the wildlings and the White Walkers past the wall, I think is what they said. And that people in the north had guarded the wall for 8,000 years, the Night's Watch, and thousands of years of Stark, is what they said, have been guarding the wall. And yeah, then we've also established that Jon Snow's mother is Willa, right? Willa. And in that moment when they were talking, Robert and Ned, what I wrote was the Targaryen, the father Targaryen of Daenerys and Viserys, right? They were the ones in King's Landing. So their father was the one in King's Landing. And if I'm correct in my theory or my understanding, he's called the Mad King, right? That's what they said. And he's the one who killed Ned Stark's brother and father. And that's what Catelyn also said, that your brother and father once rode down to King's Landing and went under King's demand or something. And that's when Master Luwin said, different time, different king. And that happens to be the Mad King, which is the Targaryen king, right? Okay, I got that. But then he started speaking about the Targaryen, another Targaryen, who did something to Ned's sister. I can't remember her name, but I know that, I don't know if they said her name. No, I don't think so. But something happened to her, and Robert loved her with all his heart, which we have established in the first episode. But I took down the name. Luckily, I like opened my ears and I was like, holy shit, this was so quick. Rhaegal Targaryen, right? Rhaegal or Rhaegar? I think it was Rhaegal. But so I'm assuming this is another brother of Daenerys and Viserys. Could be. I don't know. I'm not sure really. But anyhow, like, so we've established that there are some Targaryens, and something happened between Rhaegal and Ned Stark's sister, which I can't recall what it is. But yeah, anyhow, then we have spoken about the Narrow Sea, where the Targaryens can't come across, which I said, because they don't have any ships, but they have 100,000 men. And Ned said even if they had 1 million, their arms don't match to what we have with the realm. And that meant that because they don't have ships and whatnot, but there is a big war coming, is what Robert said. And another thing, I wrote brother killed Targaryen king. I'm assuming when they said until your brother killed the Mad King, Jaime, right? Jaime Lannister killed the Mad King, which is the Targaryen king, which is what maybe was the end of the Targaryen throne. And then now, that's what he said, like, until she starts a family and whatnot, Daenerys, she's a threat, right? But yeah, anyhow, then I wrote the steward that went with Ned Stark is Poole. We have Master Luwin. The fifth boy in the Stark family is Rickon Stark, who is 6. And then Catelyn found a blonde hair, so she definitely is under the impression that the Lannisters are the ones who have tried to kill Bran twice, even though with their hospitality, they let them in. Now they have to bear their costs and whatnot. But yeah, she said that also that there always has to be a Stark in Winterfell, which I think is something which is very important, at least to my understanding, that it's very important for them to have a Stark in Winterfell. And then the people in the Dothraki, they, like, at least Jorah Mormont and whatnot, they called her Khaleesi. What does Khaleesi mean? Like, is that Dothraki for queen or princess? So I don't think she's a princess, because if he's a Khal, I'm assuming she's, Khaleesi. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Khaleesi. Shit, I understood it. Yeah, so it's basically another term for queen. Got it. My bad. Got it. Alright, and then Arya's direwolf's name is Nymeria. I don't know what Bran's direwolf's name is. Sansa's direwolf's name was Lady. And the idiot Joffrey is what I've understood is the prince's name. Oh, I don't think I can tolerate the guy. And the butcher's boy, whose name was Micah. Well, there's no point knowing what Micah's name was because Micah's dead. But yeah, have I covered everything? Shit. God. And then after that, another thing, like the Hound is what I've understood his name is, right? The Hound, which is called a dog. Like, they call him a dog, like the big guy, who is sort of like, I guess, the guardian or like a bodyguard for the Lannisters, because it's like he obeys every command. I think that's what they called him, the Hound or the dog. I don't know where I got this hound from. I can't recall, but anyhow, his hair was different in the first episode. His hair was like really, how do you say, like the 70s style, like Staying Alive, not Staying Alive, but you know, like the rock hair. And this guy now is like all straight haired, like, so I don't understand that, but I don't think it's even important to notice that, but I just happened to see that because it was a big change. But yeah, I think I covered everything. This episode was a bit better to watch, but like, you know, I like the fact that now we are establishing a good relation between the Carl and the Khaleesi. It's not really like very all like vulgar in that regard. I like the fact that it's turning into a love rather than, you know, a husband and wife who I guess do nothing but have sex, but it's just more like they love. I think they're falling in love with each other. And that girl, she was telling all these stories about the sun and the dragon's eggs. I seriously do not understand one thing about what she said. She was like all about 1,000 dragons came out of the moon because it cracked and they drank the dragon's fire blood or something, and I have no idea. And then she was talking about this girl that drove people mad, the men mad, where men would kill the enemies just to spend hours with her, yada yada yada. And now I understand like her sort of what she was trying to do, like in that full moment. But yeah, at least it's making sense that she's trying to make him fall in love with him, because I think then only, you know, I feel this is going to be a start in terms of their characters together as a character couple. So yeah, this was a crazy episode, but I'll see you guys in episode 3. We're continuing this show, and I did cry even if it was the second episode for a dog, actually for a wolf. So there you have it. You know where my priorities are. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Have a great day. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please don't forget to wear a mask and stay safe for your friends and family. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.